Right, let's talk about Bournemouth and Chelsea. We've spoken so much about Chelsea and their specific model and how they are recruiting and the team that they've put together. But James, if you were a Chelsea fan, would you be thinking same old problems because we're creating, but we're not actually achieving anything?
100%. Yeah, I think that the progress has been really slow for Chelsea. It feels as though they are moving in the right direction, actually. I mean, you can see that from where they've been to where they are now. Maresca's got them not as a title challenger, but they are very much a top four team who should have designs on going for the title in maybe next year, maybe the next 2 years. But yeah, it does seem to be that they seem to recruit a lot of players who are at a similar level, and they never seem to get that one player who you think he's gonna raise the bar. And I think that's been the problem up front, especially this season. I think you look at there was a lot of talk in the summer about the striker market. There was a lot of strikers available. Who's going to go where? And Chelsea bought two of them, and they seem to have ended up with. I mean, Isak hasn't hit form yet. You know, we all know that, but Chelsea seem to have ended up with the worst two. Really, Liam Delap looked like a strange signing. I thought at the time, I think he would have been better suited to go into a more mid-table team and just kind of develop in that way. And Joao Pedro, I've never been. I mean, Kieran will know more. I've never been completely convinced by him. I think he's a good facilitator. Yeah, yeah, he's. That's what you'd like to do to get him with the elbow. Yeah, exactly. He's a petulant kind of. He's got that in him. He doesn't feel like a player who can lead the line for a top team, and that's proven. I think this season. You look at Maresca, he can't seem to find the right combination on the wings. Estevao has been playing a lot, and he never really looks quite right from the start. And he's taken him off at half time, I think, 2 of the last 3 games. Neto, again, never fully quite convinced that he's a top player. Garnacho's another one. Gittins. So they just don't seem to be able to get that balance right up front. And I think that's part of the problem. They need one or two players in there who you look at and say they're the ones who are going to lead us. And Cole Palmer, a lot of people think that Cole Palmer can be that guy. I've never been on that gravy boat myself. I think he's a very good player. I think he's still learning, still developing, and I think he's maybe 1 or 2 years away from being that player who can drive Chelsea towards a league title. So yeah, that's my two pence. They've got a lot of players, but they don't have enough game changers.
Now, it feels a bit like they moved on from Kai Havertz to Nicholas Jackson to where they are now, and it's like nothing's changed at all, has it?
Yeah, exactly. Nicholas Jackson could have done the job exactly that the strikers are doing this season. So yeah, it does feel like that. A lot of it's a revolving door, but they never really seem to improve massively.
I like the talk of all the strikers that moved in the summer because maybe Yokeresh, but basically no one's done well, have they?
Ekitike has been good. I mean, he's been in and out, and I think Voltemada as well, to be fair, has done a good job, but none of them have been, none of them are challenging Haaland. Iga Thiago obviously arrived the summer before and but didn't play a lot, and he's been the closest one. So, yeah, you're right. There was so many of them moved and they just haven't caught fire yet. But don't speak too soon on that because I do think that there's a lot of good players there, and I think probably all of them will ultimately end up having good careers at the clubs they've joined.